We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
All right, how we doing, everyone? Titus here, ready to rip some hockey. Sorry it took us so long to get those last couple closed out, and then I was doing Pokemon, trying to figure out where to fit this one in. So let's rock and roll. Slightly different mixer here. We're going to grade to icons, which is really fun, and then snuck one of those Silver Collection MVPs in as well. But, I think I'm going to start off with Series 1 here. We've actually had some really nice Series 1 boxes recently. Between Demidov and a couple Swagnificent cards, which are really tough to hit. I've had 2 in the last week. But yeah, fun one. I'm all full on Finest Basketball for the next break. And then all full on Pokemon number 3. I've got just a couple spots left in that Finest Basketball drafted teams. And a couple spots left in Cosmic Baseball. So we'll keep filling stuff up, keep ripping. Busy Saturday, I like it. You have personals up as well. I guess I haven't checked on that in a minute. Let me pull it up. Looks like I do have a couple Finest Baseballs to rip. Supplement for Scramson. Here we go. Let's dig in. Telepilo Canucks. Pop count 1000. Sidney Crosby. Penguins to Shawless. That's awesome. So these aren't technically numbered, but it's print run of 1000 on that. So pop that in the min. Ovechkin, Canvas, Robodas, Young Guns. That OV. Capitals to Case. Crosby and Ovechkin up there. Who'd have thought? Not me. 6 base Young Guns. Fun to get parallel. These are extras if you do. Kucherov, Sparkle, or Speckle. Forsky, base Young Gun for the Blues. Barzal Dazzlers, Anders Lee, Canvas. Cup Quest Bedard. But yeah, we're hanging out. Say hello. I've had a ton of fun ripping Fleer Ultra. This was our last box, but I think Emil said that there was supposed to be a case showing up today at UPS, so he was trying to go over to get that. We've had a lot of fun. You guys have been filling these up really nicely. Merzlikins, black and white canvas. Brindamore, Hurricanes. Going to Garrett Karen. You'll also see in the teams, there's a bunch of the old school, like teams that have relocated. Barbashev. That's because in Ingrained Icons, there's a bunch of retro stuff like that. So if we ever hit something like for a defunct team, it'll always follow the franchise. But I tried to throw them all in there just to be crystal clear. The one that always throws people off is the old school Jets. Are actually the franchise that are now the Mammoth, right? And there's a new Jets franchise that was the Thrashers, relocated there. So old school Jets follow a different franchise. Elias Pettersson Canucks. We have the same thing for Hornets in basketball. Can be confusing. Adam Pellick for the Islanders. Islanders Kamano card guy. Series 2 hockey out next week, right? Gustafson canvas, and then Colton Back base Young Gun. I see he like threw up in the crease. Was that yesterday? Thrashers were legendary. I still think Whalers is the best old school logo. And I've shared this before, but my dad was actually the chaplain for the Hartford Whalers for a couple of years before we moved out to Minnesota. Well, before I was born. But let's do MVP Silver Collection next. This one's a little bit funky because there's not really autographs or anything in here, but it's got all the scripts and the rookie scripts sell really well from this. This was a CDD exclusive. So like the first card of Bennett Sinek. I love it, Garrett. I love it. I need like a Whaler jersey or something. Not that Hurricanes is a terrible team name, but Whalers, legendary. W logo with the H, the negative space. Yeah, do they wear them sometimes as throwbacks? I guess I haven't seen that, but they absolutely should. All right, let's do this. Hey, there we go. Back it right away. Oh, okay, good, Schweitzer. I was like, I can't imagine that we would have lost that, but Ducks going to Don Mega. But so you still need an empty box, right? Is that where we're at with it? Oh my gosh. So the silver scripts first, and then the copper is the tougher one to hit. There's also a black scripts, which is a 101, but I've not seen one of those yet. Beckett is going to the Ducks. Ducks to Don Mega. Let's go mid on that. Sick. Cards are sticking just a tiny bit here. Schaefer base. Ostland silver scripts for the Sabres. Isa base. Brustowitz for the Flames. Silver scripts. Zane Parekh. Yeah, sounds good. I would tell them that it was from a break. And if they still want the UPC from the box, let me know. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never seen that from an Upper Deck product. I've had a couple times in like baseball, Bowman, something. St. Palika, Red Wings. Coots. Beckett, just base. Ah, shoot, Garrett. Ducks going to Don Mega. Yeah, I just looked it over quick and I hadn't seen that, so sorry, buddy. I guess I'll just have to hit you something else cool to send in. Brady Martin. Sam Renzel. That's the plan, Garrett. That's the plan. Yeah, and usually, like I said, I don't have any experience with Upper Deck, but like Topps lets people do like screenshots of the break transaction as their like receipt. So if you need a receipt, you should be able to use that. I just know Upper Deck is one that they usually want the like the little sticker off the box, which is kind of unique. But let me know. We can next time we do a lure box, we can just say that it was that box. Matthew Wood, one of the Predators for A. Schweitzer. And we'll do it for MVP Silver Collection. Kind of cool product. The base cards are awesome. It's just kind of weird to not see like numbered stuff and autographs. It ended up top loading a lot. Like I said, the rookies do really well from it. Helps those teams out a bunch. 24-25 ice. We've had a great luck with this one recently. Amazing boxes. The rip card there. I felt someone moving around. Garrett, if you get one, we're ripping it. The last couple of rip cards that I've hit, people haven't been watching, so get it. Afternoon ones. Expect more people to watch watch later in the day when they get a chance. Get more people watching live in the evening. Ooh, we got Spice on the bottom. I'm gonna pull it off. We've been hitting a bunch of these too. This one is fire. I think we've just been hitting mild and medium, but we got fire. Panarin for the Rangers. Going to NTX Hitman. Sweet. Fun showcase coming together here. Wallstedt Wild. The Great Wall of St. Paul. Going to Silver Wave. We're gripping and ripping immediately. My man. Purple Eichel. Stutzla. Roddy out of 999. Utah. Wearing the Coyotes jersey, but Utah. It's the same team. It's the first year that they had them listed as Utah, and then this year is the first year as Mammoth on the cards. So this is going to be numbered too. Ooh. World Junior Championship. Canada Juniors Matthew Poitras. 44 of 99. That's awesome. I don't know that I've hit one of these before. Sweet. And then I think this is going to be a rep card here. Stutzla. And that is a gold. You can't rip the gold ones. Kyle Connor, 16 of 25 gold, frozen in ice rip card. Winnipeg Jets, going to Borges. Still awesome, though. Well, I mean, even better than a regular rip card. I just think you gotta keep that one sealed. The base ones, rip it. Up here on the showcase, I just was looking forward to ripping one. Perhaps not gripping and ripping that one. Yeah. Next time. Sub-Zero Jack Eichel. So the rookies of these are numbered. The vets are not. And then you set of 199 for the Kings. Blomqvist 499 Penguins. I like that Kirill. I'm going to sleeve that. The green color match. Del Belbalus on the rookie purple. Those aren't numbered, but try to sleeve all the purples. The tougher ones to hit. Ishkov Articulate, Slane Hudson base there. Let's leave it. Okay. Just because I want to make sure that I get this right. Bruins. That's what I thought, but hockey's definitely my least knowledgeable sport, so. Bruins going to Donald Mullock. Poitras, Red World Junior Championship out of 99. Really cool. Yeah, Gary, I was in the same boat. I'm like, I think it's Boston, but rather just look it up than say it wrong. All right, Ingrained Icons. If you haven't seen this product ripped, it's really fun. There's probably going to be names that you've never heard of. There's really cool stuff in here. You can hit like stick relics and all kinds of stuff like that. Timu base. Here, Turgeon. Oh, I just lost. Oh, there we go. We're back. My monitor went out for a second there. Might have been able to see that on the side camera. Ed Belfour at a 199. Stars. Yeah, really sharp looking cards in this, though. Stars to Hawkman. Todd Bertuzzi on the auto at a 10. Dang. Canucks. Silver Wave. Oh, Gordie Howe Whalers would be awesome. Let's pump the Schaefer base. I'll get that up there. John Chabot. It's a good looking card too. The wood frame. That is going to the Red Wings for T-Purse. And this is super cool. Cuts of Glass. Damian Rhodes. There's Thrashers. We spoke that one into existence, Garrett. Jets and Thrashers going to Borges. That's awesome. We got Thrashers. Game used hockey memorabilia. It's got to be stick, right? It's got like a coating on it, though. But goalie for the Thrashers. That's awesome. I'm going to go mid on that. I just love anytime we hit stick relics like this. It's awesome. Okay, so throw that in the mitts. Oof. Poacher's going to go. And I'll split these base cards too. So, again, like, you're always going to get like some random names that you maybe have never heard of in here. That, no offense for fans of these teams that think they're legends. But yeah, it's always fun to do those ingrained icons. Last but not least, 25-26 Fleer Ultra. I think some of the stuff from Ingrained actually sells really well because it's players that like don't normally get cards in anything. Kind of similar. We see that in like Platinum Anniversary Baseball, or Archives. Okay, last box here, then we'll get started with Finest Basketball. How much for a box of ingrained icons? It should be available on the Upper Deck Personals. Let me pull it up on there. So we now have the Upper Deck shop that'll kind of just live on the app and always be available. And the intent, I think, is that those are shipped sealed. I think it says that in the description, but I'm always down to rip something. 24-25 ingrained icons, $2.59. Not too crazy. What's up, Brandon? How we doing? Yeah, kind of fun to have those in the mixers. You just gotta have the disclaimer in there that people know who's getting these teams. There's no Thrasher spot. All right, here we go. Dry Settle on the medallion, Seth Jarvis. Lev Shinov from the Rainbow Foil Rookie. Blackhawks there. Blackhawks to Kamano card guy. Yeah, super cool, Garrett. I feel like it was kind of tricky to do pick your teams of that just because people have like no clue what they're even like looking for on their team. Joseph Wool. It's all legends, so there's not any like rookies or anything in it. So yeah, it was tough. It was tough to do pick your teams, not because the product isn't cool and great, but like, see, Oilers are really expensive, and like those other teams with longer histories. Quinn Hughes, it's like a light blue. I have no clue what this is going to be numbered out of. Out of 100 platinum. Canucks going to Silver Wave. But yeah, it's such a different product than everything else that made it kind of tricky. You got to put Quinn Hughes up there, right? We want the Crosby. It's a good showcase we got going. A lot of unique stuff. Aho to 100 Hurricanes. Hurricanes, Garrett Carrot. They did kind of a similar product 2 years ago. They did like SP Legends. That was awesome. Similarly, it was like all retired players. Cotter at a 250 Devils. Going to Silver Wave. Samoskevich, Panthers. Donald Mullock. We got a 100. Ice parallel. Some more sleeves here. Borski at a 99. Look at Senek. Ooh. Ultra Team Nikishin. This is going to be numbered. Looks like a gold parallel, but I don't know. I don't know that I've hit an Ultra Team auto, so we'll see. Hurricanes going to Garrett's. Not numbered, but is listed as gold auto. So yeah, with no guaranteed autos, the auto's gonna have pretty short print runs. Makes it fun. Do have Canucks up there. I thought I had Canucks up there already. Brandon Moore. I need to use that Tiger Woods meme more. Big dog. It's got the hat backwards. JT Miller. Landeskog, Rink Producers, Avalanche, Tough Rich. I hit one of these the other day, but I feel like these are pretty tough to hit. That's hollow acetate there. Kopitar. Quinn Hudson. Number out of 199 this time. Gold for the Oilers and Chatty. Shrungovich, Hudson, Velarde, and Brandsegg Nygaard. Rainbow foil rookie there. That's gonna do it. Yeah, the Canes came out. It's hurricane season. No Whalers, though. All right, here we go. Recap time. Miller, Kopitar, Sharangovich, Velarde, Hudson, Nygaard, Brandon Moore, Wool, Jarvis, Draisaitl, Teemu Salon, Turgeon, Hudson, Double Blues, Kaprizov, Eichel, Stutzla, Gustafson, Marchment, Barbashev, Kucherov, Barzal, Anders Lee. And top loaded, there's a ton of stuff here. Hudson out of 199, Landeskog Rink Producers, Forsky to 99, Samoskevich 100, Cotter 250, Aho 100, Pop Count 1000, Crosby, McDavid Medallion, Lev Shinov Rainbow Foil, Pocher out of 99 for the Bruins, Ovi Canvas, Schaefer with a couple base rookies from Silver Collection. Belfort at 199 Stars. Linus 199. Blomquist 499. Pellick for the Islanders on the uppers. Roddy at a 999. Matthew Wood Copper scripts. Some silver scripts. Martin, Rinzel, St. Palika, Coots, Oslin, Brewsterwitz, Parake. Black and white canvas. Smers Lickens. Young Guns, Dak, Pedersen, Brindamore, Dvorsky, Tolopilo, and Robidas. I bet so, Garrett. I bet so. I think Amel's probably running this one back tonight. So, Wallstedt, Wild, Silver Wave on the Relic, and then Showcase Panarin on the Fire Spice. Going to the Rangers, NTX Hitman. Ducks are going to Don Mega. Got Bennett Senek on the Copper Scripts, Silver Scripts base, and then the Flair Ultra base. Nikishin, Hurricanes. Hurricanes going to Garrett on the Ultra Team Auto. Bertuzzi, Canucks out of 10. Silver Wave. Also had the Quinn Hughes out of 100. Medallion, Platinum. Jabil Red Wings. Beehive Signatures. Red Wings to Teepers. Throws in a nice rip card out of 25, Kyle Connor. Winnipeg Jets to Borges. I guess they're also in the mid. Same spot here in the midst with Thrashers. Damian Rhodes. Cuts of Glass. The Stick Relic. It's awesome. Alright, it's good stuff. I will fire up a new video. We'll go live with Finest Basketball here in just a minute. And then I have 5 left in Cosmic Chrome to follow. So we'll keep ripping. Busy afternoon. We'll see you soon.